Hi guys. In math class, we've been learning about how to read a calendar, and I wanted to go ahead and go over our daily calendar practice that I have been sending you every day on Class Dojo. So what I'm looking at right now is the very first one I sent you on March 17th, 2020. First, let's go ahead and just take a look at the calendar and see exactly what we're looking at here. Now, this is a current calendar for March of this year. And as you can see, it has 31 days. Not all months have 31 days. For instance, some months only have 28 or even 30. But for March, we do have 31 days. Now, on this calendar, you see that the beginning of the week starts with Sunday and it ends on Saturday. Most calendars are set up this way, but you do need to make sure to look because sometimes they will start the calendar on Monday. Now, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all of those days are considered part of the weekday. So those are weekdays. Saturday and Sunday are considered the weekend. So think about it as kind of like the ends of a bookshelf. Here's one end, here's the other end. Saturday and Sunday are considered weekend. So let's go ahead and take a look. Question number 1 says, what day of the week does March 19th fall on? Well, let's see, what do we need to do to figure that out? We need to go ahead and take a look and find March 19th. So I see here it starts with the number 1, and of course it goes in order. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to go ahead and find March 19th. There it is. Let's see, what date does it fall on? And I'm just going to go up. Thursday. March 19th falls on a Thursday. If you got that right, boys and girls, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. All right, so let's look at number 2. If today's date is the 17th, what will the date be in 1 week? Well, let's go ahead and first find the 17th. Now, one thing you need to understand is that from here to here is 1 week. And in 1 week, there are 7 days. Now, we're saying 1 week from the 17th. So exactly 1 week from the 17th is going to be 7 days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The answer would be March 24th. An easier way of doing that is if you know it's the 17th, 1 week from the 17th is going to be the 24th. So you're just literally looking underneath it. So 2 weeks from the 17th would be the 31st. Do you see how that works? And 1 week before the 17th would be the 10th. Okay, and here's our challenge question. Question number 3. If Mrs. Lawton jogged 2 miles every Wednesday in the month of March, how many miles did she jog? Well, let's see what information we have. We know it says that I jogged 2 miles every Wednesday. So let's see, how many Wednesdays do we have in the month of March? Well, there's Wednesday. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. And it says I jogged 2 miles. So that's going to be, let's give count by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. So Ms. Lawton jogged 8 miles in the month of March. Okay, very good. You got that correct. Go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. All right, let's go ahead and pull up our next date, which is going to be the 18th. All right, again, we're using the same calendar here. If today's date is the 5th, what will the date be in a week? So just like before, we're gonna go ahead and find the 5th. Oh, there it is. And 1 week after, I'm just gonna look directly underneath the 5th. So in 1 week will be the 12th. So the answer is the 12th. A way to double check that is, what is 5 plus 7? 5 plus 7 is 12. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the 12th. All right, number 2. If today's date is the 10th, what will the date be in 3 days? So let's go ahead and find the 10th. There it is. And we want to know what the date will be in 3 days. So you're going to start counting on the very next day. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3 days. So the date will be March 13th in 3 days. Another way of doing that is if you know it's the 10th and you want to know what date it'll be in 3 days, you can just say 10 plus 3, and 10 plus 3 is 13. All right, let's get to our challenge question. If Mrs. Bryant sharpened 10 pencils every Saturday and Wednesday in the month of March, how many pencils did she sharpen? Well, I got to find out how many Saturdays and how many Wednesdays are in the month of March. And it looks like I'm going to go and skip count by 10. Go ahead and pause the video if you haven't done this yet and see if you can figure it out. All right, let's take a look. So I'm skip counting by 10. I'm going to start with Saturday. So here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40. Now I need to go to Wednesday. 50, 60, 70, 80. So Mrs. Bryant sharpened 80 pencils during the month of March. If you got that right, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. Good job. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 19th. So there it is. All right, again, we're looking at the same calendar. Question number 1 says, if today's date is the 2nd, what will the date be in 2 weeks? So now we're going to go and find the 2nd, but this time I want to know what will the date be in 2 weeks. So I'm going to skip down 2 rows or add 2 weeks. So if 1 week is 7 days, 2 weeks will be, what's 7 plus 7, boys and girls? That's right, 14. So I could add 2 plus 14 to find out my answer, or I can just go down my row. So here's the 2nd, 1 week is the 9th, 2 weeks is the 16th. So the answer is in 2 weeks after the 2nd, it will be March 16th. Let's take a look at number 2. If today's date is the 17th, what will the date be in 5 days? Let's find the 17th. Now I have 2 options, 2 different ways to answer this question. I can just add 17 plus 5 to get my answer, or I can use my calendar to help me. So it says, what will the date be in 5 days? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The date will be Sunday, March 22nd, or you could have added 17 plus 5, which will give you 22. All right, let's go ahead and do our challenge question. If Mrs. Twisdale gave away 5 books every Tuesday and Thursday in the month of March, how many books did she give away? I see here that we're going to be skip counting by 5. So let's go ahead and do that. If you like, go ahead and pause it so you can go ahead and figure out the answer. All right, so I'm skip counting by 5. So let's see. Here's Tuesday, here's Thursday. All right, starting on Tuesday. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So Mrs. Twisdale gave away 45 books. If you got that right, boys and girls, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. Good job. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look, I believe, at our last day. And that is going to be the 20th from last week. Okay. Now this time, instead of going forward in time, we're going to go backwards in time. So let's take a look at number 1. My vacation ended on the 27th of March. So it looks like it ended on Friday. It started 5 days ago. What date did it start? Now there's 2 ways to answer this question. I could take 27 and subtract it from 5, which would give me the 22nd of March. Or I can use my calendar to help me. I can find the 27th and go backwards 5 days. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I see that I got the same answer, the 22nd of March. It's actually a really good idea to go ahead and do it both ways and make sure that your numbers match. Take a look at number 2. If today's date is the 11th, what will the date be in 4 days? Well, I got 2 ways of solving this. I could take the 11 and just add 4. So 11 plus 4 is 15. That's right, boys and girls. Or I can use my calendar to help me. So here is the 11, and I said 4 days. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days is a 15. So in both instances, I came up with the same answer. All right, let's look at our challenge question. If Mrs. Lawton watched 2 YouTube videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the month of March, how many YouTube videos did she watch? Well, let's see, what is this question asking us? And again, please go ahead and pause it if you want to figure it out on your own. It says that I watched 2 YouTube videos. So I'm going to skip count by 2 to make it easier for myself. And I did that on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'm going to start on Monday. So here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. So Mrs. Lawton watched 26 videos during the month of March on YouTube. All right, excellent. All right, boys and girls, that concludes our review lesson on reading the calendar. I will be continuing to send you daily calendar practice. You're also going to be getting a Nearpod on it. Please feel free to message me at any time if you have any questions. Okay? All right. Until next time, bye, boys and girls.